Hey guys, this is Hobbs. This is the one of 5 million Barn Blitz scrims we did to get ready for the season. We ended up winning the match the preseason match by forfeit, so all of this was for naught, but it was still a fun game. We're doing like pretty much Barn Blitz at Lakeside right now. I'll upload the Lakeside ones after the Lakeside match, obviously. In the meantime, you see on this Barn Blitz first point hold, we're trying something a little different. With me hanging out next to the combo. I want to be spy checking pretty soon here, but before I can, they popped a combo up the hill onto us. And I try to buy a little time before getting completely blown like out of the level, end up in the halfway through the skybox there, by the soldier suiciding on my face. So I didn't really buy my team a lot of time there. Got one air blast. Oh, that's unfortunate for that spy. Nice spy checking by Analog, our scout there. Didn't buy an awful lot of time, but we did burn up their Uber. And here I'm just going to try to buy a little bit of time for my team to fall back to second. Got a good reflect on there. A couple of reflects on the soldier there. You know, again, it's just about slowing them down long enough for us to get set up. I love that full ammo pack on Barn Blitz. I really do. Holding down here on the tracks, I mean, there's really no place for the spy to get by, or the scout for that matter. There's really no place for the spy to get by, especially before they even get the turntable. Get that little elbow on the left there opened up. I like to make sure that spy hasn't come up the front stairs. So I do a couple of laps around the attic here. I think I've talked about this in Barn Blitz videos before, but you know, set up here, and it's a good hiding spot for the spy, I think. I mean, he's out of the way. He's got, you know, he can keep an eye on what's going on, but he's standing right on my favorite ammo pack. So, got to be cloaked and daggered there. Yeah, I find it surprising that more spies don't run cloak and dagger, frankly, on more maps. I mean, I know that, you know, in a pub server, that's going to lead to you just waiting for the perfect opportunity, but and just not getting anything done. But I don't know. I mean, I think in organized games, there's more important things to be done. You know, watching movements. Yeah, here they come down the tracks and trying to decide whether to go front stairs to airblast them away or what. Yeah, we counter Uber right into them. Yeah, that's again, just contest the tracks. Try to help out. Always make these fights a 2-on-1. But then I come back to the combo because I know our spy is going to take care of it. So, yeah, like I was saying, I think the cloak and dagger really underutilized, especially in you know, type of situations like this where the spy, he's not going to be able to dead ringer up the stairs. He's not going to be able to invis watch necessarily. It's going to require some spectacularly lucky timing. So, I don't know. I think the cloak and dagger is underused, but I don't really know anything about spies other than hunting and killing them. So you can see, again, I'm just hanging out on the tracks. This scout doing a good job getting behind us. Call out the spy. He got around me that time, but I managed to call him out. I luckily don't get too far away from my combo, but you know, the scout's doing a good job distracting. I mean, when he goes by me with that bonk, I'm gonna want to turn around and look at him. Help out with the heavy, dropping down on the elbow there. You don't have to do a lot of damage when it's a heavy versus heavy fight. You just, that goes from I'm gonna get the medic to I'm gonna get destroyed if I go for the medic. But yeah, in those heavy versus heavy fights, you really don't have to do a lot to help out your heavy. You just need to, you know, get a little bit done. You know, a little bit of damage can tip the balance, which is good because doing a little bit of damage is what the pyro specializes in. Lowest DPS. Yeah, so we have a pretty good hold going on here at second. Our hold at first was pretty weak, all things considered. So it's good to be, you know, we're feeling pretty confident right here. We're doing a good job putting up a solid defense. And I'm getting a little over-aggressive there. I just want to, you know, I'm not doing a good job spy checking, but I feel like their spy is kind of getting shut out at this point. Maybe he's actually gone cloak and dagger, and he's, you know, helpfully watching from a safe location. But yeah, so far our team is doing a really good job of staying disciplined and not overextending. And you see, I could be playing up here a little bit more. In fact, I probably should, but I really want to harass and make sure that the tracks aren't an attractive place for the enemy team to hang out. But I don't know how the scout got in there. Missed all the flares. That's fine. Pyro gets in on me. And Legion does a lot of damage to me before the scout finishes me off on the health pack. But yeah, so altogether, that was like a 4.5 minute hold on second. That's a pretty good time. I mean, you know, the second's one of the more defensible. It's one of the two really defensible points on this map. So, you know, you want to have a good time. You want to have a good hold on second. You want to have a good hold on fourth. Third's a little bit tougher to hang on to. One trick that I've noticed that, you know, spies like to do is that thing you just saw the blue spy try, you know, going invisible while going one way, like retreating, and then the moment you are actually invisible, cut back and try to get around, you know, and double back. Because the last time I saw you, you will have been going, you know, left. Now you're going right. But that's a, you know, that's a trick you pick up pretty quickly. So was able to, and you know, it's easy with the flamethrower because it covers so much area. Which is probably the only time anyone's ever said that about the flamethrower, right? It covers so much area around you that when you're next to the spy like that, just flick around. Speaking of being right next to the spy, that was just blind luck. I don't know that the spy saw me. I don't think I saw the spy. I think we just sort of were two ships passing in the night. But we have a pretty solid hold. I mean, we built up an entire Ruber here on this point. I'm trying to keep the spam away from my combo here. It's not working out terribly well. I'm having a really hard time getting those rockets. Because he's shooting at the wall instead of the feet of my teammates on this little platform. I don't even think he can see the platform from there. Get a little lucky there with the... was it the spy I caught? It was somebody coming right over the ledge. Yeah, it was the spy. I didn't really see him. That's just one of those statistical flukes that you're going to get when you spray flame randomly. So, all in all, I don't know that that was necessarily the Uber we wanted. I mean, we stuffed them for sure, burned their... I mean, they didn't have it. We cycled the Ubers. They didn't have an advantage. We cycled the Ubers, but we didn't necessarily get a lot of kills. We just sort of held the action off. And again, another instance where I just get lucky spraying some flame around. But you notice I'm always playing... I'm always doing the flame thing. Not so much the word thing, but flame thing, yeah. Nice little flare punch on the heavy. Leads to me cornering myself, and the perfect, that's a pro reflect right there. That is just absolutely... Either the demo can get the kill, or I can get the suicide, and he can get the kills for finishing me off. Yeah. So our medic goes down right there. He's, you know, you see our scout and our soldier are spawning with me, so we'd lost control of the house across the tracks at some point. And so their sniper, you know, just moves right in and picks off our medic. Now we're up here pretty far. I mean, they still have to push the cart up the entire hill slopey thingy where it rolls, where the cart rolls backwards. So we've got a good bit of time. I think our NG Alpha calls me over to like keep an eye on his stuff while he goes and builds it. No, that must be later, because I think I just did one quick lap to make sure that he wasn't under attack by spies. I really want to reflect those rockets, and I miss all of them. I hit the one like into the wall 40 feet away. Yeah. So, you know, now we're set up on this this back hold, and they still haven't captured third yet. I mean, it's so clearly we're not wasting too much time hanging on to a point that we don't have. I like that. We do a good job getting up into the final defensive position. And our scout catches out the spy, and so that frees me up a little bit to, you know, not pay so much attention. But I'm running really low on ammo here. I gotta get some ammo, man. Come on. I get way too lucky with that reflect, that reflect and flare. Again, you know, I'm getting a little tunnel vision. There's a lot of entrances and exits here. Oh, come on, hit the flare. Nope. Third time's a charm. No, it's not. All right. Well, you know, bouncy things. Yeah, here they push in, and they do a good job getting up there, getting up on our hold spot and into our combo. And we're doing a good job of getting the kills at this point. I mean, yeah, I really thought that was their medic when I heard him catch on fire. When I heard the medic's fire sound, I thought I'd caught their medic on fire. And so I run out to finish the job, and then I see it's my medic. My medic's burning, and yeah, that was, you know, it was at the end of a section where we were getting a lot of picks, so it wasn't the worst thing in the world because we were, you know, way up on numbers. But ooh, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that play at all. So at this point, it's more or less normalized. I mean, you know, I'm trying to hit the heavy as best I can. I mean, that's a lot of damage right there. That's 200 damage. If I can get one more, I can really... Not gonna happen. So our medic Ubers the scout instead. That's our spy sniping the sniper. Not a bad job. And so, you know, again, we're collapsing around the one point where they're pushing pretty well. You know, they're a little bit, they're doing it, you know, they're spreading us out a little bit, but Analog is going huge. Our scout's just running around mopping up everything. Yeah, I found the, I'm not sure if the spy was called out there. I want to say that somebody called him out for me. Those are the easiest when you feel like you're psychic because, well, the other team, you know, the spy might feel like you're psychic because, you know, you have eyes and ears everywhere. I'm playing around at the bottom of the staircase. There's not much that can be done to hurt me there. I mean, a sticky's only going to blast me back in the door. I don't really think I can be juggled from that position terribly well. You know, just a lot of cover. And really just trying to annoy, trying to keep them from getting too set in this, I'm holding that third point. And, you know, then doing a quick lap, running around, making sure that the spy hasn't gotten in. Although, yeah, it's Admiral Giggles. He's fantastic. I know he's here somewhere at this point. And it's just a matter of finding his clever hiding spot. Oh, really should have had that flare or that pipe. I don't know. Yeah, my flares were just not landing this game. So again, do a little peeking out. I'm overextending like crazy there. I usually get away with it. You know, you know, the air blast and the fact that I'm standing like in a doorway that I can use as cover. I usually get away with these things. But yeah, our demo goes down there, and I think did our heavy just go down? No. Yeah, I think he did. So, you know, we're having a little bit of problems here. That demo gets just the slightest bit overextended, but that's fine for him because I'm going to miss my flare. And here, I'm just trying to keep them in the corner, keep these guys in the corner, and the medic makes the mistake of walking into this alcove, and my Uber's going to last longer than his is, so he's definitely going to go down. And at that point, all our medic needs to do is get out alive. Their scout does a great job of catching our medic out. Can't let the NG set up there. It's just a little bit of pandemonium at the moment, which works out well for the pyro because, you know, close range, people aren't looking at you because you're not the biggest threat in the room, but yeah, you can do a little bit. But yeah, that was a good push by them, but they, you know, there weren't quite enough of them. I mean, the fact that with our Uber, I was essentially able to use our Uber to take out their medic because, you know, there weren't a lot of people taking out my guys. Their guys weren't taking out my guys, so I didn't have anything better to do. And they did follow up. They did a good job. You know, their scout came in, like I said, and took out our medic. So, you know, it prevented it from being a disastrous push. I mean, it's roughly even Ubers, but we're on defense. We're not really pushing out anyways. So an advantage here for us is really the biggest deal for them. Really what they want is to give us, oh, come on. None of these reflex. Oh, and right in the pit. So that was you know, that was a decent life. But you know, we're doing a good job. I mean, it's been like what, 11 minutes, 12 minutes by now. I mean, you know, we're feeling pretty good about this hold. We've only got a couple more minutes before you know, we shut them down completely on the third point. But you know, that's still, you know, 2, maybe 3 pushes depending on how they go. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the front door a little more carefully. Don't want to get dropped like that. Yeah, the demo. Ooh, yeah. Heard a bunch of people with that one. Gonna miss the rockets there, but yeah. In that case, you know, you have to call out the damage and make sure that your teammates know that they can get out. Yeah, just waste the demo's time. You know, that way your scout or your soldier or your spy, you know, they can get in. Clean up some of that damage that you did. And here, I'm trying to bait that scout out, but it's not really, well, it's just not going to happen. So here, realize that I haven't been spy checking for my my friend right here, and I just want to get him to pop. Try to buy some time. I don't buy very much time at all, actually. Slim just takes care of me in like half a second. So I get a nice seat to watch the ooh. It looks like we had a way better Uber. Their pop was maybe not the best. They tried to come out and take out the sentry gun to open up the spot for their team, and it doesn't look like they got a lot done with that. I mean, you know, I guess our gun is still up. It looks like our gun's still up. That's just unfortunate for the, I don't know, maybe he was typing or something, but get a little lucky there.
In 60 seconds.
Oh, I love this one. I really want this engineer. The demo's going to pressure me out here for a second. My sniper comes out and does just enough damage before dying to the engineer to let her burn to death on my flare. So, more importantly, that is a dispenser pick. Most important of all the picks. You gotta push out after the dispenser pick. So. You know, they're down to about 30 seconds here. They've got to come in for sort of a desperation push. You see, the soldier's going to get a little aggressive, and you know, one-on-one, I can usually handle the soldier like that. He does a really good job, that soldier, of shooting it right at the apex of getting bumped up by the rocket. That is a soldier reflex. It's really hard to get rid of, I think, because lots of soldiers shoot me with that timing. And here, they're doing a really good job getting the car really close. I mean, you know, they're I don't know if they're up on numbers right here, but you know, they got the gun down. They got they're doing a good job here. They got it almost into that little rectangle, and we're eventually gonna, you know, they run out of guys to suicide at the cart. So 9 minutes for 3 points. That's pretty doable time. That last is just really hard to push. Oop, where'd I? Oh, there he is. He's hiding on top of that shack and jumping over my flare, but he burns to death. I guess. Oh, analog or scout. Yeah, he's chipping the spy down. So they need a good. I don't know where Soldier was going. I mean, he ran right into the midst of us. I don't think our medic was out there. Speaking of not knowing where you're going, oh man. Good flare on that scout, but I really didn't need to be over there on the far side of those tracks. I really wandered off there. So here I'm just gonna cover it on the left side while my Uber combo takes out the sentry gun, and yeah. Funny thing about that, spies like to hang out there on defense as well as offense. So you know. Lesson learned. Giggles did a really good job there. He got mini sentry down after that, but yeah, you know, when you're a spy, I imagine that feels pretty good, especially on a map like this, on a attack defend map like this, you know, where you just have with the meat grinder, you just want that, let it go. And when a guy is stupid enough to point his ass at you for that long, I mean, you know, get a little stabby. That's a rocket that the soldier probably wants to have back. Again, at the apex of his jump, he's, that fight, that was a little lucky, but he's, you know, shooting those rockets at the apex of his jump, it's a, you know, it's a good habit to be into when you're a soldier, but makes it really predictable for me. And here, you know, I'm a little hurt. I think is my combo, they're about to go underneath, or, yeah, we just got Uber, so I think, you know, they're forced to fall out of second because they have to hold third for like 7 minutes, so they cannot afford a bad hold here. And we're doing a lot of damage. I mean, they didn't fall out early enough, which, you know, second is much, in my opinion, second is a lot more defensible than third, so you want to hold on to second as long as possible. They're just in a rough position here because the last is hard to push. So we're, you know, we don't need a spawn camp. We do want to, you know, harry them as they get out the door. But our combo, our flank goes down, so it's up to the combo to push the card here. Not a spot. And here, I'm just trying to get them away from the door, but there just aren't a lot of things to do there. So that's 1 round for us. Little uneventful at the end there, but we go on the attack again. And let's see, is he going to be on the house again? Nah, he's not enough. Not over here either. Spy's going to be around here somewhere. And caught him in the bushes. And I don't know if he got out. Did he? Yeah, he must have left. Okay. Again, I overextend into that little door, and again, that's going to kill me. Yeah. So, you know, as this is educational for me as well as aspiring pyros, that is a med drop. That is our sniper dropping a med. This is educational for me as well as other people watching it. But don't go in that little house with the little ammo over there. That's a stupid place to go when you're pushing. Clearly. So since they've dropped, we have Uber. We're just going to take the hill. I don't know why we're using Thomas Love. That's oh, I think they, yeah, guys on the team wanted to try some Thomas Love action. Yeah, kind of strikes me as, well, I hope they don't think we were being disrespectful or bad mannered. They're being silly. They're not being, you know, look at us, we can beat you with silly tactics. Get back to the combo just in time to catch out the spy. You know, again, I like to get a little bit away from the combo and then come back, or get a little bit away from the cart and then come back. So if you're just standing there, the spy's never going to come in. So I like to sort of, you know, give myself a little bit of working room. Good reflect on somebody. I think I must have hit the soldier. I'm not sure. I get the pipe up on top of the shelf there too. Just all sorts of projectiles coming in everywhere. In all that, the scout, enemy scout takes out our medic. Again, he's a monster. He's doing a lot of work. Same with the heavy. Heavy gets a little bit overextended. I think he was thinking of suicide. Scout gets called out as being in there, in that little cubby hole with the ammo. And this demo just doesn't have anything loaded, so, you know, I just sort of watched him glow for a minute. And I really just want to get this capped so we get, so they get worse spawns, essentially. I want to push them back, push their spawns back a little bit. I thought for sure that guy was just a blue spot. So I take a peek, call out what I see. There's no heavy. We've got a good, just barely missed. You know, we've got a good chance to do some work here. Get the cart up the hill. It's hard to shoot uphill at people. Why didn't anyone tell me this? There's the heavy. Get a good flare on him, but gonna get backstabbed. I just got crazy tunnel vision there for like the last 30 or 40 seconds. And the spy just does another lap of the hill before getting sawed down by our medic. Yeah, those vertical drops are they're hard to keep track of. They're good for the spy, but you know, if there's one spot on this entire map where you're going to get drop set, it's that hill. I should have been paying attention, but I was having too much fun missing soldiers with reflected rockets. So our med goes down right there, actually. He gets sniped out by Money. Great sniper, I gotta say. He was awful to play against. And their sniper takes out our sniper. And then he shoots me in the face, and I'm desperately trying to get away. But I can't go in the front door. I can't go that way. I just, you know, gets a little nerve-wracking. But fortunately, their sniper backed up. We get their sentry gun, but we just don't have an awful lot. Don't have a lot going for us right now, and I don't think we have huge numbers. Although our soldiers got a double kill right there. Had a double kill. And so I'm, you know, trying to push the card in the door as much as I can, but you know, we're just, well, first we're having to deal with some pyros, shotgun pyros. I get way too overextended there. I really should have backed up the moment I had contact with the pyro, because he's going to call over some friends. And yeah, again, the scout cleaned me up. Just always around, always cleaning up damage from his friends. Yeah, that scout, he was a menace. So, you know, we're doing a good job applying pressure, but it's not amounting to anything at the moment. So, get the soldier on fire. Oh, just you know, he's making a beeline for the health pack. I'm gonna be able to capitalize on that. Our medic goes down again. I jump down to try to, you know, get something done, and at least I don't point my ass at the spy for once. But yeah, that got messy. As soon as our medic went down, it was, you know, sort of try to get picks when you can, suicide in, try to reset the Uber cycles, and we failed to do that. In fact, we're all dying pretty horribly right there. So yeah, it's just we're stalling out here. I mean, and medic gets backstabbed because I'm reflecting projectiles. I'm doing a good job keeping the combo safe from spam, but you know, too much fun, not enough spy checking. I really want that soldier again. Analog does enough damage so that the flare finishes them off. I think the gun's down at this moment, but pyro and demo right there again, and they're just gonna zone me right out. I do manage to escape this time because I don't get too aggressive. I back up for once. And the spy gets called out as being on top of the teleporter. So we lose the exit, I guess, but Alpha's at spawn rebuilding the entrance. Essentially, yeah. Essentially, you know, we've been on this point for like 3 minutes. This point alone for 3 minutes, and you see up at the top, the 3:32 is, you know, that's how long it took us to cap the first 3 points. So we're just stalled completely out here. Can't believe I got out of there with 2 hit points. The scout was busy with the scary person and not the lame pyro. But yeah, I want to follow up on that soldier. But so here we've got Uber. We're about to go in. But we need to all push together, right? So this is why you play behind your team. You catch out the spy, but you get, you know, shot very expertly by the spy. So I think we've done a good job there. I see the scouts down. Sniper and medic are still up, unfortunately. I don't think our medic survived. He, you know, on a failed push like that, he'd probably be pretty dead by now. But their medic goes down to our spy. But you see here, they're all up there. I'm gonna try to get the cart underneath the locker room a little bit more to open up a second avenue for us to push. But yeah, that's tricky. So, ooh. Soldier almost gets our medic. Oh, the rollers get our medic. That's great. So another push thwarted. We're really having a hard time here. They're mounting a good defense. Yeah, the spy I think was called out. But either way, the spy's a quick cleanup in situations like that. So yeah, I'm just eating damage on the front door, and that's a stupid place to take damage because one soldier steps out and finishes you off with like the lancing rocket. So you know, it's hard to get. It's hard to peek in the main door that way. Actually, it's hard to peek everywhere here. It's just, you know, like long is so hard to peek. Peeking up here is stupid because you're going to get demoed down. Like I want to open up the top here. Oh, again, just having a hard time with the spam and the soldier and the same route. I mean, it's clear that the spy is hanging out up on top of the house, and he's just following us up the stairs. And we're not doing anything about it. I should have adjusted a lot. So yeah, that's twice we've given up our medic on things that aren't even pushes, frankly. I mean, I don't think we were even pushing. I think we were just pressuring up top, and the spy just walks in instantly. So it's okay to go up those stairs, but you know, go up those stairs and then turn around because the spy is going to come up right behind you. He's cloaked and daggered, you know, on top of that roof somewhere. You're not checking for him. So the engine's down, which means the gun should be going down pretty soon here. Yep, gun's down. But we're not getting the pushing. You see me now turning around and looking down the stairs. But yeah, I don't like our medic up on those steps because that's where the spy's hanging out. He's clearly down somewhere, taking time to go through the house at the moment. But yeah, it's hard because in the heat of the moment, you want to help out the team, you want to do better, go forth and get kills and help out the team. But you know, give more help to the team watching out for spies behind the team sometimes, or well, watching out for the spies, such as the spies. So here we just get a lot of, just a lot of WM1 going on there. And so here we get a lot of kills, 3 on the cart, everyone else grabs a spawn door. And yeah, you just buy time for the people on the cart. We finally get a good push. And we're right on the cart. I want to stick with this. Oh, I really wanted that last cap, you know, knocking him off the cart. I really wanted that cap. So 11 minutes is not a good time. That was a very good hold by them. Fully 8 minutes of that was on the last point. I'm sorry, 7.5 minutes of that was on the last point. So, you know, they did a wonderful job just stuffing us completely on that last point. So, you know, we're doing the same hold on top of the hill here. I'm checking that little spot where Giggles backstabbed me last time. Yeah, and I managed to catch out the spy mostly by accident there. I mean, he's trying to sneak by, and his pyro's knocking me around back into the spy. I have been that pyro knocking the guy into our spy before, so it's a taste of delicious, awful, wonderful, terrible medicine. The blue medic gets a little cornered over there, and you see, I think we're going to take him down. No, did we not? He's all the way over in that corner, trapped. Their sniper takes out our sniper to defend him, and yeah, their medic got away there. So, sure, I get over there and I get spammed out, but no. So, yeah, was that the scout who got behind us? Sorry to tell. You know, I'm trying to watch out behind. Our heavy's doing a really good job. Heavy and soldier are doing a really good job of spitting out a ton of damage forward. So I'm just gonna hang out behind. He was until I said Boris was doing a good job, and then he gets headshot. So I think our gun is still up, but we're starting to think about falling back with the heavy and the demo down. Like they both were just there. I am no replacement for both of those guys. I can cover for one for like a half second, as far as protecting the medic, but yeah. So they did a good job on this first point. They've got a good long time to go. We're gonna hold. You know, we're falling back here. The turntable's there to slow them down, slow the cart down a little bit at least. And they didn't get ahead of us. You notice how when we pushed, we managed to take our momentum from first and roll it all the way through and keep them from getting set up on second. So we're very conscious of the possibility that happens to us. And here, I do a quick lap at the top to make sure the spy's not already there, and then I count that as kind of sealed, an area that he can't have been without me. I really thought that NG was going to burn to death. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, same sort of thing. I'm not doing a very good job spy checking up top, but yeah, we pop down here, take out the scout. I want to get down there and help out, but it's not in the cards. A little bit of luck there with the soldier. You know, you just try to guess. And I go way too overextended with this demo here. Oh, just missed the flare. I avoided that flare. But I've been gone way too long. Presumably someone else has killed the spy and called it out for me. I didn't keep an eye on the kill feed in the... oh, no, there he is. That is the downside of the cloak and dagger, you know? You feel like you can wait around. I don't know how long he'd been standing there, actually, but it was a good spot. But I do check up top there. I do check up top. So, you know, we're settling in for another good long hold on second here. You know, we've done one of those already. And, you know, we lose our soldier to their pyro. But, yeah, I mean, this is just how the standoff looks. It's a terrible place to shoot rockets. I usually end up hanging out on the back set of stairs, but, man, if that's what I'm missing out on, free rockets to shoot at the combo, I will take that any day. Should trade staircases. And there, the spy, he's getting chased down. I'm going to leave to come back and handle the Uber, because we don't need three of us on one spy. I try to hurt the heavy. Somehow get out of there. I guess everyone's shooting at important classes. And so we are... the gun went down. Yeah, we just lost the gun. Demo's up here. I kind of... oh, man. I see... what if I just had one more guy up there with me? If I wasn't adventuring all by myself. Using up all my ammo so I couldn't put out the medic. I could have made a play for that medic, but I'm not going to go 1-on-2 with the with 80 health on a demo medic. So, you know, that's all things considered. That's a pretty good job falling out of second. I would have liked to have seen us hold it for a little bit longer, but yeah, that is clearly one too many snipers. And I assume that's the spot where the spy's been using to follow us up those stairs when we're attacking last. But yeah, finally managed to hit the sentry. They're so tiny. They're hard to hit. Really lucky air blast pipe there. You know, again, just wait till he looks at you and try to guess when he's going to shoot. Making sure there's no dead ringer action, but he's not really been running the dead ringer for the most part. You gotta do your homework. Hit somebody with that rocket. I'm not sure who, but you know, they're mini crits. It's good to throw them at people. And that's a nice spot for a Wrangled mini. I gotta say, I like that. I mean, I don't like that because it's shooting at me right now, but. You see, it's just taking us forever. We don't have the soldier up here, so we have to rely on the sentry gun. Soldier does get around behind. Finally, oh, we lose our gun. We still haven't taken down that gun, have we? Must have moved it or something. And so you see, I'm trying to stay across the tracks to just give people who are coming up here something else to think about. I just want to give people up there something else to think about. And I really want this medic to... I felt like my teammates could take out that medic while I handled this guy, but I really should have gone for the medic there and pinned him up against that wall. The medic does get away. Yeah, that was not a good play on my part. I want to have that one back. Go up and hunt down the scout. Try to figure out where he's going. Again, see that there's 2 guys back there who's going to take care of him and come back out here. And then hear that he's taken out... oh, he traded for our soldier. That's right. You know, eat a rocket. They're high in fiber, like broccoli. And, you know, I know that the spy's running cloak and dagger, so I'm going to check around, you know, corners and empty spots over there. And I need to get back to the medic right now, because I feel like the spy's about to show up. No. He may be waiting for the push. A lot of spies like to come in between pushes. 1, because they're impatient, and 2, because, you know, it's a good way to catch us off guard. But we just lost our medic to some rollers. I guess he got spammed out or something. And so you see, they're just going to use and push right in. And we are going to get, well, I'm going to get zoned out because I don't have Fist of Steel. Yeah, that one hurts. And yeah, we lose everything here. So, 2.5 minutes left, and we've just got to hold 1 more measly point. We can do this. Totally do this. Yeah, check around for spies. That was just completely random. I never saw him. He never saw me. Sniper gets greedy. He really had a chance to back out. He wanted 1 more shot. I don't know if he thought I wasn't going to come after him or what. But yeah, so that's sniper and spy down. Yeah, feels pretty good. Keep the heavy back around the corner, call it out. I mean, if the heavy's there, it's probably the entire combo that's there. So I'm just going to jump up, called out that I did a little bit of damage to the heavy. We can chase him down. I don't think we do chase, actually, but regardless. You know, I'm happy to peek all the time because I can abuse that air blast. But here they come, and we've got Uber, so I'm going to go around behind because I know my combo's up there. And... I know they're going to retreat. They probably should have retreated a little bit faster, but they wanted to get in and do some damage. They're being a little bit aggressive because they don't have a lot of time left. So, you know, I don't know that the play to abandon the combo up here at the top of the platform and run around, I don't know that that was the best play I could have made, but I bet that they would stay in too long with the Uber and try to do damage. And we milked the Uber pretty well, too. I feel like we had a good 2 or 3 seconds at, you know, better Uber than there. So I really don't like that play from me, but I got lucky when they took a little while to back out. I think mostly because it's so close to the end of the time limit, they have to be aggressive, and they really wanted that Uber to work. But their medic goes down again to our soldier right there. So that's it. They will not get another Uber push. They have to soft push. And so you're going to see a lot more aggression coming in. Here, but it's a little bit separate. Like the MG probably should have come in with more people, spread us out a little bit more. So here, yeah, we're just playing like, you know, 5-on-1, 6-on-1 when they come in separately, like the NG and the spy, or the NG and then the spy. So that about wraps it up. Not to get too... Oh, they karate right on top of those guys. I wanted the medic. I'm not going to get the medic. I'm going to do a lot of damage to the medic. And he's going to get cleaned up by our heavy. So, yeah, we managed to hold on here. And that was a very long game of Barn Blitz. But hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. And catch you guys next time.